Welcome to your sleep story. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Whatever this day was, however long it felt, however much it held, it is behind you now. Completely behind you. You made it through. And that is everything. So let's begin. Before I take you anywhere tonight, I want to count you down. From 10 to 1. And as I count, I want you to allow yourself to sink just a little deeper into wherever you are right now. Feel the weight of your body. Feel what is beneath you, holding you. And with each number, just let go a little more. 10. Allow your eyes to close. Gently, completely. There is nothing you need to see right now. 9. Feel your shoulders and let them drop as far as they want to go. 8. A slow breath in through the nose. 7. And all the way out. 6. Your hands. Feel them opening. Whatever you've been holding today, you can put it down now. 5. Your jaw is soft. Your face is soft. 4. Your legs are heavy, warm. 3. You're drifting, not asleep yet, but moving that way. 2. The day is behind you, completely and entirely behind you. 1. And now, tonight's sleep story, the relaxation. Before we go anywhere, I want to stay here with you for a moment. Just here, just now, because this moment, this exact moment right now, where you are lying in the quiet, deserves a little attention, a little kindness. Take a breath in for me, from the very bottom of the belly. Good, and let it go. And as you breathe out, I want you to imagine that everything you were carrying today, every worry, every unfinished thought, every heavy thing is just leaving with that breath, just drifting away. You don't have to solve anything tonight. You don't have to figure anything out. You don't have to be anything other than exactly what you are right now. A person who deserves rest. A person who deserves sleep. Because you do. You really do. Whatever happened today, whatever was hard, whatever felt heavy, you made it through. You are here. And that is enough. That is more than enough. You are safe. And you are here. Bring your awareness gently to your feet now. Just notice them and allow them to soften. The toes uncurling, the arches releasing. All the small held tension of the day simply letting go. Let that softness travel upward, through the calves, through the knees, the thighs. All of it warm, all of it heavy, all of it resting now. Your lower back, your hips. Allow yourself to feel the surface beneath you taking your weight completely, fully. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. The earth has you. The wilderness has you. The belly soft. The chest soft. The heart beating steadily as it always has, as it always will. Your shoulders dropping, your arms heavy and warm, your hands open and still, the neck long and loose, and your face, let the jaw go. Let the forehead smooth. Let the eyes be completely still behind their lids. There you are, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, completely soft, completely warm, completely at rest. You've done beautifully. Now, let me take you somewhere there is no road and no signal, and the forest is the forest it has always been, and the lake is the lake it has always been, and the cabin is the only human thing for 50 miles. Come with me, the journey in, by canoe, the only way in, the portage, the carrying of the canoe over land between lakes, was long. The trail through the boreal forest, the spruce and the jack pine and the birch, the trail barely a trail, the boots finding the root-crossed path, 2 portages, and then the final lake, the canoe on the water again, the paddling across the lake calm today, the Canadian shield like the dark water over the ancient rock, the water the color of strong tea, the color that the tannins from the spruce and the bog give it. Dark, but clear, you can see down into it. 1 meter, 2, the rock below, ancient rock, Precambrian, the oldest surface rock on Earth, 3.5 billion years old. You are paddling over 3.5 billion years of rock. The paddle dipping, the canoe moving, the lake receiving, the cabin appearing on the far shore. The cabin, log, of course, the Canadian wilderness cabin is log. The spruce logs of the boreal forest, the same trees that surround it, felled and notched and stacked. Not large, 1 room, a loft above, the wood stove in the corner, a table, 2 chairs, the bunk in the loft, the window, 1 window, facing the lake. Simple, honest, the cabin built by someone who understood what was needed. Not more, not less. What was needed? The logs, the roof, the stove, the window that faces the lake. Because the lake is the reason to be here. The window faces it. Of course, the stove, the wood stove, cast iron, old, its surface worn smooth. The fire inside. You lit it when you arrived. The wood stacked beside the cabin. The dry spruce that the previous visitors split and stacked. The fire catching. The stove warming. The 1-room cabin warming from the stove's center outward. Not fast, not instantly. The warming of a log cabin takes time. The logs themselves, thick, dense, absorbing heat before they release it. But once warm, the log cabin stays warm. The thermal mass of the logs holding what the stove gave them. The cabin warm now. The stove still going. The fire inside it visible through the small vent in the door. Orange, the glow, the smell, the cabin, its smell, wood smoke, the spruce smoke of a wood stove that has been burning for decades. The walls of the cabin have absorbed years of wood smoke from this stove, the logs dark with it in places near the ceiling. And spruce, the logs themselves, the spruce resin still in the logs, still releasing very slowly, giving the cabin its particular woody, slightly piney smell. And the The lake smell finds its way into the cabin through the gap under the door. And the window that you opened for an hour this afternoon. The cold lake smell, the particular smell of a Canadian shield lake in autumn. The tannins, the cold, the cleanness of water that has never been near a city. All three, together, wood smoke and spruce and cold lake, the smell of remoteness, the smell of being 50 miles from anything, the smell of wilderness, the lake through the window, the lake, this lake, unnamed on most maps. The surveying agencies have a number for it, a letter-number combination, but no name. The local people, the Anishinaabe, whose territory this has been for 10,000 years, had their own name for it. It is still known to those who know. The lake, dark water, the far shore of spruce, dark against the sky above the far shore, dimming, the last of the sunset, gone on the horizon, the sky still holding the faint memory of it, the lake holding the sky, as all still water holds the sky, the dark sky in the dark water, the first stars reflected below, the silence here on this lake, in this forest, the silence of the real wilderness, not the countryside silence. The countryside has its sounds, the sheep and the cattle and the distant road and the village church, not the village silence. The village has its sounds, the footsteps, the voices, the cars. This silence, the boreal wilderness silence, the silence of 50 miles of forest in every direction, the silence of a place where human sounds are entirely absent except for the ones you make yourself. You breathe, you hear your breath, you shift your weight, you hear the floorboard, you are the loudest thing. And then the forest, the boreal forest's night sounds, the loon, the loon, the loon, on the lake, the call of the common loon, the bird that is the sound of the Canadian wilderness, the bird that appears on the Canadian dollar, the bird that has been on these lakes since the ice retreated. The call, it comes across the water, the tremolo first, the wavering call that rises and falls, then the wail, the long, carrying, extraordinary wail, the sound that travels across water farther than almost any other bird sound, the sound that has been on these lakes for 10,000 years, since the glaciers, before the cabins, before the canoes, the loon, still here, still calling, from the dark water, the call finding the cabin, finding you, something in it, something that resonates in the body before the mind processes it. Old, the sound is old, older than language, older than fire, the loon calling in the wilderness dark. Margaret. She has been coming to this cabin for 31 years. Her name is Margaret. She is 62. She comes once a year, in October, before the freeze, after the summer visitors have stopped coming, the shoulder season, the season when the lake is most itself. The tourists gone, the bugs gone, the moose in rut, the leaves turning or turned, the water cold. She comes alone. She has always come alone. She is not a solitary person in her ordinary life. She teaches. She has a family. She has friends. But this cabin, she comes alone. She has tried to explain why. She has not found the words. The closest she comes, this is the place where I remember what I am. Not who, what. She is here now, in the chair by the stove, her boots off, her wool socks on the floor, her feet near the stove, her tea in her hands. What she does here? Not much. This is the honest answer. She paddles, she fishes, sometimes catches something. She reads, the same shelf of books here every year, the books left by visitors over the decades. She walks the trail around the lake. She sits, she watches the lake. She listens to the loon. She sleeps better than anywhere. The boreal air, the wood stove, the complete absence of the sounds she doesn't realize are wearing on her until they stop. She does not work. She does not plan. She does not communicate with anyone. No phone signal here. No Wi-Fi. This was true before Wi-Fi existed, and it is still true now. She does not check anything. She is simply here. This, the cabin, the lake, the fire, the loon, the October forest, outside the cabin, the boreal forest in October, not the dramatic autumn of the maple forest, the sugar maple country of Ontario and Quebec and New England. The boreal forest is different. The trees here, the black spruce and the jack pine and the tamarack. The spruce and pine are evergreen. They do not turn. They are the same dark green in October as in June. But the tamarack is the exception, the only deciduous conifer of the boreal forest. The tamarack that turns, the needles of it going gold in October, the gold among the dark green, the particular gold of tamarack in the boreal autumn, not the orange red of the maple, a purer gold, the gold of something that did not need to perform, that simply turned, quietly, the tamarack gold in the spruce dark, the wood pile beside the cabin, the wood pile split, stacked, the convention of the wilderness cabin. You use the wood that was split by the person before you, and you split wood for the person after you. Margaret split wood this afternoon, 2 hours of it. The axe, the spruce rounds, the splitting, the stacking, the good tiredness of it. Physical, uncomplicated, the wood pile larger now than when she arrived. The next person will have wood, as she had wood, the chain of it, the wilderness cabin chain of courtesy, stranger to stranger, across the years, across the decades, the wood always there, because someone always split it, because someone always understood that you leave more than you found. The aurora. Tonight. A possibility. Margaret checked before she came. The aurora forecast. Active. She told herself. Maybe. And now, late, after 10, she goes outside. She stands on the dock that extends into the lake, the planks of it cold under her socked feet. She forgot her boots. She does not go back for them. She looks up. The sky, the stars, very bright, very present. The boreal sky, uncontaminated by light. And then, a curtain, green, very faint at first, at the northern horizon. A faint green curtain, moving. The aurora, the northern lights, the charged particles from the sun, finding the Earth's magnetic field and descending and colliding with the atmosphere and releasing their light. Green, and now a hint of rose at the edge, and higher, moving, the curtain moving, folding, rippling. Margaret watches. She has seen the aurora before, many times. Here, at this cabin, it is different every time. She watches. She does not photograph it. She stopped photographing it years ago. The photograph not capturing it. The photograph being the wrong response. The right response is this: standing on the cold dock, looking up, receiving it, the reflection, the aurora in the lake, below, the green curtain above, and the green curtain in the water below, the still lake, the mirror, the northern lights above and below, Margaret standing between them, on the dock, in the middle of two auroras, the one above, the one below, the sky and its reflection, so complete that the horizon, the line between the sky and the lake, disappears. The world all aurora, green and rose, moving, Margaret in the middle of it. On the cold dock, she will remember this. She remembers many things from this cabin. This she will remember especially. Growing still, she has come back inside. The stove, the warmth, the tea, cold now. She makes more. She sits. The aurora is still going outside. She can see it through the window, the faint green of it. If thoughts are arriving, and they probably are, because that is what minds do. Even after an aurora, they are not staying long. The wilderness takes them, the 50 miles of forest in every direction, the 3.5 billion years of rock under the lake. The thoughts come, and the wilderness receives them, as the wilderness receives everything: the fallen tree, the dead moose, the centuries of snow, all of it received, all of it becoming the forest. You don't need to hold any of them. Just the stove, just the warm cabin, just the aurora through the window, just Margaret in her chair, the place where she remembers what she is. Peace lives in this cabin, in the wood smoke, and the loon and the aurora, and Margaret's 31 years of returning to the place that returns her to herself. Tonight it is yours. Good night. You are doing so beautifully. The day is done. You paddled across the dark lake. The cabin was waiting. You lit the stove and it warmed. The loon called from the water. And then the aurora, green and rose above and below, you standing in the middle of it on the cold dock. The wilderness received you, as this wilderness receives everyone who comes to it without agenda. With the cold lake and the loon and the wood stove and the complete, profound, irreplaceable quiet of a place where you are the loudest thing, carry it with you on the days when you have forgotten what you are. Not who, what. The days when the noise of everything has covered over the essential thing. Remember Margaret's answer. This is the place where I remember what I am. You can remember it anywhere. The wilderness is inside you. The quiet is inside you. The loon is calling. You know the way here now. But tonight, you are already here. The stove is warm. The lake is outside. The aurora is fatting. Sleep now, deeply, completely. You deserve every wood smoke warm, loon called, aurora lit, lake dark, forest deep moment of this rest. Every single one. Good night. Sleep well. The cabin through the night. The stove at night. The stove through the night. Margaret loaded it before she slept. The large log. The dense spruce. The log that burns slowly. For hours, the stove does not go out tonight. It will still be going in the morning. The cabin still warm when she wakes. Not hot, warm, the warmth that the logs hold. The thermal mass of the cabin doing its work. The cold outside, perhaps -5 tonight. The cabin 12 degrees inside. 12 degrees. Enough, more than enough. The cabin holding what the stove gave it, as it has always held what the stove gave it. For the decades, this cabin has been here. The lake at night, the lake at night, the aurora fatting now, the stars returning to their full presence, the reflection in the lake, the stars now, the Milky Way, the boreal Milky Way, no light for hundreds of miles, the Milky Way, extraordinary, above the dark lake, in the dark lake, the loon, still on the water, somewhere in the dark, its head tucked, or watching, the loon that does not sleep the way land birds sleep, the loon that rests on the water, its feathers waterproof, the water below it, the stars above it, the loon on the surface, between the forest at night, the boreal forest at night, the spruce trees dark, the tamarack gold even in the dark, the gold needles, the ones that will fall in November, holding the last warmth they absorbed from the October sun, the forest sounds, the great gray owl, hunting, silent, the great gray owl of the boreal forest, the largest owl in North America, its disc face gathering sound the way, a satellite dish gathers signal, finding the vole under the snow, hearing it, diving, the owl not making a sound, the vole not knowing, the forest going on, the wolf, far, a howl from several kilometers, carried across the still night, wolves of this territory. They have always been here. The territory passed from pack to pack for 10,000 years. The howl finding the cabin, finding Margaret in her sleep. She hears it. In her sleep. She does not know she hears it. But in the morning she will think, the wolves. And she will be right. The old rock, the rock below the lake, 3.5 billion years. Precambrian, the oldest rock on Earth. The shield, the Canadian shield, the basement of a continent, the rock that was here before the continents had their current shapes, before the Atlantic existed, before the dinosaurs, before most life, before almost everything. This rock, still here, under the lake, under the cabin, under the forest, under the wolf's feet, under the vole, under the owl, under everything, 3.5 billion years. Still here, patient, not waiting, simply here, the bedrock, what the wilderness holds. The wilderness holds nothing. This is the correct answer. The wilderness does not hold things the way a museum holds them. The wilderness is not curating. The wilderness is not preserving. The wilderness is simply happening. Continuously, the tree falls. The moss grows over it. The moss becomes the peat. The peat becomes the soil. The soil becomes the next tree. Nothing held, everything cycling. The wolf that dies in the winter, the ravens finding it, the foxes, the insects in summer, the bones becoming the calcium of the forest floor, the calcium of the next tree. Nothing wasted, nothing held, everything moving, everything becoming the next thing. The wilderness, not a museum, a process, continuous, always. Margaret's morning. She wakes at 6. The cabin's still warm, the stove still going, the low orange glow through the vent. She gets up. She adds wood. She makes coffee. She goes to the window. The lake, the morning, mist on the lake, the October mist, the cold air meeting the still warmer water, the mist rising, the tamarack gold in the mist, the dark spruce behind it, the lake invisible beneath the mist. But she knows the lake is there. She always knows the lake is there. She has always known it. For 31 years, she drinks her coffee. At the window, the mist, the tamarack, the lake beneath the mist, the loon calling once from somewhere in the mist, then quiet, the morning, as it has always been, as it will always be, as long as the shield is here, which is forever. The stove is glowing, the cabin is warm, the lake is outside, the aurora has gone, the stars are in the water, the loon is on the lake, Margaret is asleep. The wolf howled. An hour ago, the forest received it, as the forest receives everything. The great gray owl is hunting. Silently, the tamarack is gold. The spruce is dark. The rock is below. 3.5 billion years. Patient, not waiting, simply here. And you are sleeping deeply, completely, peacefully, in the cabin, on the lake, in the forest, in the wilderness, the fire inside, the cold outside, the loon between, the aurora fatting, the stars remaining. This is exactly where you should be. This is exactly what you deserve. Every wood smoke warm, loon called, aurora lit, lake dark, forest deep moment. Every single one. You are safe. You are held. You are at peace. Good night, dear friend. Sleep well. Sleep deeply. Good night, and